Jay Good Patriot here. Wanted to do a quick video. I had a friend of mine who recommended some thrift stores, resale shops in my area. Actually a little bit north of me, but they were all within 5-10 minutes of each other. It's a very nice area, and the great thing about it is these stores are located in suburbs of Chicago. They are in very wealthy neighborhoods, and a lot of the things that I'm finding are barely used, truly barely used, and a few things even had the tags on them. Wrangler jeans that you would pay $30 for still had the tags on it, and they were going for $3 or $4. Sweatshirts, jackets, and you name it. When I go shopping, I'm a very specific buyer. I go with a certain mindset of certain things that I know I need, not that I want. And you may not find what you're always looking for. One of the advice that I got from the women that are working there are you almost have to go every single day. They have things coming in and things going out every single day. And as you're shopping, you see people bringing in large bags and boxes full of things. Skis, cross-country skiing. I used to go cross-country skiing when I was a kid. Loved it. Don't know why I never continued doing it. One thing I'd like to get back into. And tools, kitchen supplies, wine glasses, furniture, you name it, they have it. Especially the kids' clothes. For all the parents that are out there, you go to these stores and you want your kid to look good and be in quality clothes. And I'll tell you, for the way they go through, I have 2 kids myself, so I know. The way they go through clothes is unbelievable. Especially when they come home from school and they're in their nicer clothes and they jump in a mud puddle. Or they're crawling around on their knees and they wear the knees out, rip the pockets, etc. Good stuff. When you go into the better neighborhoods, good stuff. First time I've ever been into any thrift stores, so this is a good experience for me. A lot of the places, or some of the places that I went to, I think there's 4, they some will barter if you go up with multiple things, and some won't. They are what they are. This jar had a price tag of $2. I got it for $1. It's got the rubber seal on it. And I like these jars because you can see what's in there and seal it up. And you can also refill your stock. So you can take things out of your storage, put it in here, and then when this is done, you just go back to your storage. I've got 4 or 5 of these bowls. They're all different sizes. They were $1 each. So even the bigger ones were $1. And what I like about these is, again, you can cook on these with a fire or a flame if you had to. And they're great mixing bowls and multiple use. Beautiful tape measure. Now, for the construction workers that are out there and do-it-yourselfers, we all know how good quality tape measure could cost you. So it's a 25 foot. There's nothing wrong with it except for the belt clip is off. But I got this for $1. 50 cents for needle thread. I have nothing to sew with, nothing at all. And I know I'm a guy. I'm also a single father. I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend. And there's not going to be anybody sewing in the family, so guess what? It's a good idea to have a sewing kit, one of those things. 25 cents. This is a outdoor shower head for the spout, to water your garden and whatnot. You'd pay at least $5 to $10 for one of these. It's good steel metal. It's not the plastic cheap ones. And you might need a new washer, but hey, I mean, come on. And that could be made into a shower if you had to. Hammer, 50 cents. This is a lot heavier than the regular hammers. Even when I came home, I was looking at my other hammers and comparing the weight. This almost feels like it weighs a whole pound heavier. So, happy about that. 50 cents. Candles were 10 cents each. Apparently, they usually have a lot of candles, but for some reason, they've been kind of going off the shelves. So, they had 3 left. I bought the 3. They had this package here. I don't know what kind of candles you have, like birthday candles or whatnot. But it has a price tag on here of $7.99. There's only a few left, but it was 50 cents. One of the things you can do with the kids is or anybody, you can cut a hole in the bottom of a paper cup, and you can stick this through the bottom of the paper cup, turn the cup upside down, and you got a candle holder. This was a kitchen set, and it was $3. I just thought it was neat. She ended up giving me for $1, but it's got a little measuring cup in here. I don't know what the saw is for. I really have no idea what the saw is for. But It's a mini saw. You know, what the hell? Why not? This is for cocktail drinks, for straining the ice and things like that. And this is cool. It's a wine opener, multi-use, flathead. Everything's got to be multi-use. It's got a little knife on the back, and it's very, very sturdy. Heavy duty, very sturdy. I would have paid almost $3 for this anyway, to be honest with you, because I think it's pretty cool. The case I'm just going to throw out. I have no use for the case. Knife, they have it for $3. I got it for $1. Kind of a funny story. Well, here, I got 2 of these. I kind of like these. It's not a full tang, but it's nice. I really like the way it feels. I found a meat cleaver. It was 6 inches long, about 4 inches thick, really heavy. Must have weighed 4 pounds. I mean, this little thing, full tang, extremely nice metal, or stainless steel. And my friend's landlord saw it. He had to have it. I paid $3 for it. He had to have it. The glare in his eye, I couldn't resist but to sell it to him. So I gave it to him for $7. I ended up making $5 on a deal. And, you know, I'm sure I'll find another one someday. Old pizza cutter. You don't see these anymore. Usually the ones are made out of fiberglass now, unless you pay, you know, $7 to $10. So these could be used for several different things. Picked up that. I like these. You know, anything made out of metal instead of plastic that you buy today, and these are a lot thicker than the ones that you buy today. Even the more expensive ones, these are thicker than those. So I like these. I got another wine bottle opener. You just can't have too many of these laying around, you know. Plus, it's a zombie killer. So if you think about it, you don't have a gun on you. You stick this in the back of their brain, you screw it in, press down, pull their brains out, and they're dead, right? Kerosene lamp. I don't like the white. I just don't. I'm sure somebody else will. I'm probably going to spray paint it black just because I'm a guy. It needs a new wick, but $3. So I'm happy with that, fine. This is a nice bag. It came with a very, very old video camera. It had no, you know, the video camera didn't have a battery or anything else or any of the whatever. I wouldn't use it anyway. I gave it to my son for, or I'm going to give it to my son for a toy. It's got a side pocket. It's got another side pouch here. It's got another side pouch here. It's got a separation. I know you probably can't see that, but it's got a separation in here. And it's all padded on the inside. So you can essentially take your communications equipment, you know, CB radio, scanner, you know, maybe that's your bag for your car. So you have a scanner, you got your CB radio, you got your walkie-talkies, your GPS, what have you, all inside this one bag. It's a great bag to throw underneath the back seat. This is it's got the temperature on it, 71.8 degrees. The time, it's got an alarm. So anyway, 50 cents with the batteries in it. And the batteries weren't corroded or anything, and it's got a little light. So I thought that was nice. You know, if you have a storeroom, which I'm going to soon, you can put this in your storeroom and monitor the temperature if you like. Whatever. I found this. It's got a copper bottom on it. Nice plate. These handles come out. You know, I'm sure it had a lid at some point, but I couldn't find one on the shelf. But this is neat. You know, it's good for camping and things like that. I could deal with that. What else? Bowls. I got another can opener. This one's a little bit nicer than the standard ones that you usually find. But again, 50 cents. Now you would probably pay $6 for this. Why would you pay $6? It's brand new. It doesn't have anything on it. It looks like it was never used. You know? So I'm happy with that. Another knife. Another dollar knife. The blade's pretty good on it. I don't see, I mean, there's no nicks on these knives. I make sure that, you know, the knives are worth the dollar, I should say. Another can opener, you know, multiple use, you know, you could put these in another bag and things like that, and it's got a knife on it. So, what else? Starbucks mug. It's all stainless steel. It's missing a little clip that pulls this piece in and out to allow the fluid to come out the sip hole, whatever you want to call it. But it's all stainless steel, real nice coffee mug. You know, you'd probably pay $20 for that. Boots. Check these boots out. These were $10. They even got the person's name. I'm not going to show it, but they were $10. Hammock, waterproof. There's barely any wear on these things. I mean, they're just dusty. It's all it is, just dust. So It's very thick insulation. Tried them on, and I was sold. In a heartbeat, I was sold. I was very happy with that. I got a few other things. Like I said, I got a lot more of these bowls. I got a couple other knives, but they're in the wash right now. Um, I got some more candles the other day, but candles are boring to see. You don't want to see a bunch of candles, do you? You know, one of the things that I just want to express upon people is it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, there's one more thing here. Check this out. What do you pay? $3 to $8 for some of these things. These are the clip-on units that go on the hats. And I'm a big hat wearer, so it flashes, it stays on, it's pretty bright, pretty happy with that. So, you know, another thing that you can throw maybe in your car bag. Break down on the side of the road at night, you don't want to be sitting there in the rain or the snow holding a flashlight and trying to change a tire or do whatever you got to do. But anyway, back to my opinion I want to express on people. It doesn't matter how much money you have. With the economic times today, we really need to make every dollar stretch. So coupons, you know, going to a Food for Less, a Kroger, or Sam's Club, or Costco, or Aldi, whatever you got to do, a little bit here and there with coupons goes a long way. These thrift shops, especially the ones in the wealthy neighborhoods, you can find great deals. There was women's clothes, more women's clothes, and more children's clothes than there were men's clothes. But they had so many nice clothes, so many nice clothes. They had really nice men's jackets, winter jackets, and they were like $20, $10. Leather coats, they had a really nice leather coat. I'm not a big leather coat guy, so I didn't buy it, but it was only $10. And I forget what the brand name, oh, Land's End. It was made from Land's End. I'm sure you'd pay $100 to $200 for it. What else? You know, all the things there were pretty high quality stuff. The wine glasses were really, really nice. They had a lot of designer things. If you're into buying stuff like that, great. Unfortunately, the electronics go pretty quickly. So my main thing that I was looking for is a food saver, a bread maker, and you know, I'd really like to find a canner. I really want to get into canning. I just don't have the money for it right now. But that's it. So this is my little find. Like I said, there's a lot more, but it's in the wash. It's mainly more knives like this, more pots, and you know, things like that. I got a couple more of these. So that's it. All right, folks. Take care. Be good, and keep on prepping.